Okay, short of battery, so I hope get this one off, but the start of day 9? I want to say it's day 9.
I think it's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday, which could be day 9, who knows. And we just camped in this marvelous spot on the top of a mountain. We've got one big climb ahead of us, and before a big downhill, like a 3,000 foot downhill down into NOC, Nantahala Outdoor Center. Yesterday was a pretty pivotal day for all of us. We were all feeling a little bit down because it was a really long day and a freezing cold temperatures, but you know what? We woke up with a really positive attitude today, and we're really excited to go get some fresh food and supplies at the NOC. And so we'll see you there. Bye-bye. If I can turn this off. So we're a few miles down the road from our campsite, hiking up our first and only really big peak of the day before we make our large descent into the NOC. And Scuba and I were the first recipients of the day, and we're also our first recipients of our trip, rather, for ourselves at least, of trail magic from two lovely trail angels who set up shop right at a gap as we were walking through. So I got myself a banana, I got myself a donut, and I chugged Mountain Dew, and Scuba did pretty much the same. So can't really tell if the high we're feeling is because we're just in such bright spirits or that we're super high on caffeine and sugar. Maybe it's a mix of both, but I'll show you pictures of both Tins and Stacy, the trail angels, on my Facebook feed. So look at it there and you'll see them. But we'll see you at the NOC. Well, we're at the top of the last peak before the NOC, and at the very top of that peak was this fire tower. It's not for the faint of heart, but getting to the top, I imagine it's going to provide a pretty nice view. Let's check it out. Woo! Woo! Yeah. Somewhere down there's the NOC. It's our next stop. See you there. Just gonna do a little quick first person of us coming down the last ridge into NOC. Pretty precarious looking, but beautiful at the same time. And I missed the trail. There's the trail. Even cooler. Well, I'm going to shut my GoPro off because this looks difficult. Alright, I'll see you later. Well, here we are, approaching the NOC, the Nantahala Outdoor Center. There you see it on the left. Me and Scuba were commenting this is one of the first places we'll pass that actually gets tourist traffic that isn't just AT through hikers. It's a wonderful, wonderful whitewater kayaking and rafting kind of resort. A lot of people come here and stay a couple days just to get that fix in. But what we're getting in is a mail drop for myself. Scuba's gonna pick up some food. We're gonna eat at a restaurant, bed down for the night in a hostel, and then hit the road fresh tomorrow. We got a 3,000 foot climb ahead of us, so certainly awesome to be hanging out in the hostel tonight rather than camping and then going at that tomorrow. So cool, we'll see you soon. So here we are at the NOC, and if my spirits were any happier right now, you could essentially sum it up to that I'm on spring break or something, because I kind of feel like I am. It is a beautiful, beautiful establishment they have here. Stretches on for many, many acres, and everything that you see around me are hiker hostels linked up by a centralized location right there with bathrooms, showers, you name it. And so We are in extremely great spirits, and we're going to, we already hit up the restaurant once, and a couple of trail angels sitting at a table next to us paid for our dinner, or our lunch rather, and that was really cool. And we're going to hit it up again tonight and basically live it up, because we've got a 3,000 to 4,000 foot climb ahead of us tomorrow, so that's going to be a little rough. But tonight it's going to be fun. See ya. First off, I'd like to point out how dashing and clean and good looking I am at the moment. That's because we just treated ourselves to a shower. That's an accommodation that I haven't heard of in quite some time. And so we're going to go get round two at the local restaurant and eatery at the NOC. I think they call it by the river's edge. And gonna enjoy some fine delicacies there. And then, bright and early tomorrow, well over 3,000 feet of climb. So, hope I painted a good picture how difficult we planned it to be. But I'll see you then. Signing off.